I wanted to add some information about the fruit trees, because it is, like Mark said, a pretty historic event, and it's an amazing example of a student-initiated project that's been supported by the school. So this is something that had been talked about for a while by the permaculture group of the west slope of the baseball field. It's an example of a problem becoming a solution, kind of like the bioswale. We water so much up on the baseball field that the water drains down, and we actually have to catch that water and drain it away so it doesn't flood the AWE building. And so what we took a look at is we said also that water is being largely not wasted, but we're not using it as well as we could. So now, but our thing was, well, who would take care of these fruit trees if we thought about planting fruit trees? And then through a series of meetings, there was this organization called Urban Farming that what they do is that they'll take care of fruit trees for people in return for whatever fruit we don't use gets collected and sent to local food banks to pay for, to be able to give to people to have healthy food if they can't afford it otherwise. So it's this great example of thinking ecologically, because now we're planting the fruit trees there. We may not even need to water them because they'll catch and they'll use all the water that runs off of our baseball fields. And we'll be doing this using local agriculture, so the food miles are shorter, i.e. we're not shipping in fruit from Argentina, right? We'll be raising it here. It's community service because that's going to go out to the food banks and feed the folks there, and we get the benefit because we get to eat the fruits as well. So it's a pretty amazing example of this permacultural idea of keeping it local and like linking together a lot of different needs to suddenly create solutions for everyone. So if you have a chance to be a part of it, it is going to be something like the bioswale. We're going to have 120 fruit trees. We're going to become a farm. And this was done by a series of meetings that people did over lunches, emails back and forth over the past couple of months. So it really is a moment to get out there, get your shovels, and come and be a part of it, because this is going to be something that 20 years from now, people are going to remember. There's a Navajo saying that planting a fruit tree is something that you do for your grandchildren. And that's what we'll be doing for the future at our Athenian campus.